Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. It is Friday night and we are here on SmackDown, starting things off in the hot, big way that only way that we know how, really, with A-Town Down Under challenging for the WWE Tag Team Championships, of course against the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits. Now, Waller and Theory, sort of a relatively new team here on Friday Night SmackDown, but believe me, they've been just as much as they talk the trash, they back it up in that ring too. They've had some wars with the visionary Seth Rollins in the past. Austin Theory defeated Seth Rollins on his debut here on Friday Night SmackDown thanks to Grayson Waller. Waller and Theory would clash with the team of LA Knight and Seth Rollins shortly after that, coming off of not coming up short in that match, but still looked impressive nonetheless. And with a new era dawning in the JPG Universe Mode, you're going to start seeing a lot more teams get a lot more opportunities. And right at the helm of the tag team division is indeed the Street Profits. Like I said, the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions looking to get a little bit of momentum back on their side after a crushing defeat to the Bloodline at WrestleMania inside Tribal Combat, along with Bobby Lashley, of course. Solo Sikoa picking up the win for his team there, just as he did in War Games back in November. Solo Sikoa coming in clutch for the Bloodline as of late, and he will be rewarded here tonight. He's in a six-man battle royal to determine the next challenger for LA Knight, the Intercontinental Champion at Backlash, our main event here tonight. Six-man battle royal, gonna have some surprising faces in there. Definitely tune in for that, folks. Tune in for the entire show because it's gonna be one hell of a night. It's our first Friday Night SmackDown of the new era, like I said, of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. And like I said, we're trying to kick things off in a big way here with tag team championships on the line. Think about what it would do to the Profits to lose at WrestleMania and lose tonight, lose those WWE Tag Team Championships that they won not even 2 months ago. They defeated House of Black back at Elimination Chamber, almost in an upset victory. I mean, House of Black were really on a roll there. They completely decimated the entire tag team division on Friday Night SmackDown, starting with former WWE Tag Team Champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sent them packing to Monday Night Raw, where they would then win the World Tag Team Championships, but since then have been dethroned of that from those as well. Blackpool Combat Club, of course, holding those belts. We saw them on Monday Night Raw. Another incredible tag team match. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Trick and Mello gang definitely brought the fight to the Combat Club on Monday. If you guys didn't watch that, definitely go back and watch that match. That was a banger. That's really the only thing I can call it. And we're looking for another banger right here, folks, with Dawkins and Grayson Waller starting in the middle of the ring. Dawkins sending Waller packing out to the ropes, but swung and a miss, but Dawkins didn't miss that time. And like I said, I mean, we haven't seen a ton from A-Town Down Under on Friday nights, but believe me, like I said, they can turn that around real quick if they knock off the WWE Tag Team Champions and walk away with those belts here tonight. Theory sends Dawkins to the outside. Now look at this, taking a cheap shot on Montez Ford. Dawkins trying to get his wits about and get back in the ring, but oh my God, a back suplex to the apron from Austin Theory. And I keep saying this time and time again, man. You could talk about the brash arrogance of a A-Town Down Under all day long. Yes, they both have very big mouths and extremely large egos, but you cannot discredit the talent between those two. As a nice shoulder block from Angelo Dawkins, sitting Austin Theory down on his back. And now into the ring post, I should say, turnbuckle. And now stomping out the chest of Austin Theory. Theory himself, I mean, a tremendous competitor, former United States champion over on Monday Night Raw. You know, he had his battles with Kenny Omega, current United States champion, and John Cena last season. Theory was a valiant competitor for the United States Championship. Now, Angelo Dawkins just biding his time, not letting Theory get it in his head. And now Theory back in control here, wrenching at the neck of Angelo Dawkins. No Bobby Lashley in sight for the Pride here tonight. He's actually nursing that arm injury that Roman Reigns was responsible for a few weeks ago. That definitely furtherly increased his arm injury at WrestleMania going into tribal combat. But that's exactly, look at this good cover from Angelo Dawkins. Grayson Waller kicks out at 1. That's exactly how badly Lashley wanted to get his hands on any member of the bloodline. He went in there at basically a one-armed man in an ass-kicking contest. Dawkins off the ropes. Beautiful knee strike to the face of Grayson Waller now, as the champs in full control of this match in the early going. Sends Waller back into the turnbuckle. And now a tag to Montez Ford, the ever exciting Montez Ford, uber athletic Montez Ford, as we just saw there, him getting to the ring with the springboard flip over the ropes. And now Ford looking to work over Grayson Waller, chops to the chest. Montez Ford was certainly impressive in that tribal combat match, putting Roman Reigns of all people through a table with a frog splash. Tremendous match that Montez Ford put up, tremendous fight that he put up as well. Still not enough to get the bloodline down. As mentioned, Solo Sikoa getting the job done at WrestleMania. The Tribal Chief has rewarded him with the Intercontinental title opportunity to close our show. All he's got to do is throw 5 other men, 5 mysterious men over the top rope. As you said, keep an eye out for that Battle Royal main event. There's going to be some names in there you might not be expecting. Like I said, it is a new era, and with that means the megastar LA Knight has a lot of competition coming his way now that since he's been Intercontinental Champion, defeating Adam Cole at the same event the Profits won their championships, Elimination Chamber. That definitely shook the foundation of what the card at WrestleMania could have looked like. Both LA Knight and the Profits becoming new champs that night. Went for an elbow drop. Grayson Waller rolls out though. Oh my goodness, huge rolling elbow. And just like that, A-Town Down Under has found their way back into this match. Huge uppercut to one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford. Grayson Waller now in full control of Ford. Tremendous night of action planned for you tonight, folks. As mentioned, the Battle Royal, 6-man Battle Royal, #1 contender for the Intercontinental title on the line. Coming up next, we got the highlight of the night, Ricochet taking on the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. 2 men that were involved in that Intercontinental title ladder match at WrestleMania, as was Austin Theory. Theory coming up short. Of course, LA Knight was able to reclaim his Intercontinental title from the brass ring. As a beautiful spine buster from Montez Ford. Now, Grayson Waller's going to have to get the tag to Austin Theory. We also have Jade Cargill in action here tonight. She's going to be taking on Liv Morgan. Jade Cargill coming off a loss to Charlotte Flair. But definitely a tremendous performance in her own right against the Queen. I mean, what a debut. To debut against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, the show of shows, the show that she basically puts on her best performance all year round. Let's look at this, Austin Theory just telling Montez Ford what he thinks of him, and now stomping out Montez Ford is Austin Theory. Oh, but Montez Ford gets the boot up and went for an enziguri. Austin Theory had it scouted and but didn't get it that time. Montez Ford getting every last bit of it. And now Ford throwing Austin Theory back into the ring. But Grayson Waller's going to take a cheap shot. Look at Austin Theory breaking the count, realizing the tag team championships are on the line. Look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. Angelo Dawkins has seen enough, man. He's going to go help his partner out here. Drop kick to Austin Theory, a count of 4 now. And look at this, a huge clothesline to Austin Theory. The refs having a ton of discretion in this match, but Dawkins wants to throw Theory back into the ring. But that gives Grayson Waller the opportunity that he needed. Ducks a kick again. Huge shot to the face now. Another uppercut to Montez Ford. A-Town Down Under has definitely sparked a fire in this match. Theory's going to want to get out of the ring before he gets counted out. Now Grayson Waller sending Montez Ford for a ride. And went for a cheap shot on Dawkins, but Dawkins says, nah, you're going to have to bring it, kid. And Grayson Waller thinks better of it, but Dawkins in a little bit of a cheap shot in his own right. And now Montez Ford needs to rally here, needs to find that second gear and get his tag team partner back in this match. He was going for it, but Grayson Waller put a rough end stop to that real quick. But Montez Ford still fighting out. The heart of Montez Ford, man. We tried to explain it at WrestleMania, just taking it to the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. Montez Ford spent here. But look at this, Angelo Dawkins in full control now, stomping out the chest and neck of Grayson Waller. And now off the ropes goes Dawkins, but no dice there. Grayson Waller getting out of harm's way. I think he was going for a spear. Speaking of Roman Reigns, Angelo Dawkins was going for a big spear there. Went for an enziguri. Grayson Waller had it scouted. Kick to the arm now. Grayson Waller now going for a cover. Dawkins out at 1. And now wait a minute. Back into the corner of Austin Theory. Getting Theory back into this thing now. A-Town Down Under. Definitely taking it to the champs. Like I said, they could turn their year around real quick. Start the series off correctly with a big victory over the Street Profits, but it's not going to be easy. Becoming those WWE Tag Team Champions is not going to be easy because Angelo Dawkins is looking to make sure that doesn't even happen to begin with. Once again, sending Austin Theory, for a ride. And now, wait a minute, takes him out from the corner. Going for a cover here, says that's it. Count of 1, and all. Theory gets the shoulder out at 1. And now a tag back to Montez Ford. Montez Ford feeling a little froggy here. Over the top rope goes Montez Ford. Wiping out Austin Theory. And now Montez Ford is back into this thing. Sends Austin Theory back into the ring. Montez Ford's a house of fire. This is that endurance, that resiliency we saw at WrestleMania from Montez Ford. Look at this. Big splash, but he took the ref out in the process. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's actually a 2.5. Theory would have still got his shoulder up, but the ref's out nonetheless. Ref is out nonetheless, but that means anything can go from here. So look at this big bulldog from Montez Ford now. Kips up. Montez Ford's feeling it, and he's feeling froggy once again. Here it is. Oh my God, a complete 360 frog splash. 1, 2, 3. That would have been a 3 if Grayson Waller didn't get involved. Montez Ford had the match won right there, but the ref's out. And now Montez Ford taking it to Grayson Waller now. Austin Theory's going to want to rally now. He's in a world of trouble as Montez Ford is starting to feel himself here. A nice big splash into the corner. Big splash into the corner now. Montez Ford once again. Fresh tags. That's what's going to keep you tag team champions right there. Is being able to realize when enough is enough, when to get the fresher man in. And now Dawkins sending Theory back into the corner. And now wait a minute. Big splash coming in from Dawkins, another one. Theory got hit with that earlier, or maybe it might have been Waller. Montez Ford certainly turning this match up real quick with that frog splash, and like I said, that would have been game, set, finish. And now look at this. Dawkins takes a shot at Austin Theory now. There's really starting to break out between the Profits and A-Town Down Under. You start to feel a little bit of animosity coming from these teams. Now look at this. Montez Ford wants Theory up to his feet. I don't know why I keep saying Dawkins. Referee needs to get out of Montez Ford's way. We saw what happened last time. And look at this. Theory into the corner. Big clothesline. Rolling Thunder. Blockbuster combination. Takes Ford out. Wasting little to no time. Dawkins gets the save for his partner. Saving those WWE Tag Team Championships in the process. Austin Theory has Montez Ford out now. No, wait a minute. Going for the taxi. Lands on Montez Ford. Ford could be out here. 1, 2 to capture the titles. No, Montez gets the shoulder out at 2. Shoulder out at 2, and Montez is trying to rally here. Tag team wrestling chance to open our show here tonight, folks. Theory says, man, this is it. This is it. This is whatever I hit with them. Whatever I hit him with next is the final nail in the coffin. And Theory's gonna send him back into Grayson Waller now. Another tag to Waller. Montez Ford has been in there probably the longest out of all these guys. And now, wait a minute, Grayson Waller levels Montez Ford. That might be it right there. 1, 2. No, again, Ford gets the shoulder out. We talk about the resiliency of this guy, man. We talk about the resiliency of this guy. Now look at this, off the ropes. Big DDT. Big DDT for Montez Ford. Takes out Austin Theory. Takes out Austin Theory, wants Grayson Waller up to his feet now. Big clothesline over the top rope. Wants Grayson Waller up to his feet now. Actually, he's calling for both men. What the hell's he got planned here? Over the ropes to Austin Theory. Stomping out Austin Theory, trying to make sure Theory doesn't come back into this thing. But Grayson Waller once again taking advantage of the distraction. Big splash. Big splash from Grayson Waller there. Oh my goodness, another uppercut to Montez Ford. Once again getting that tag to Austin Theory. Montez Ford could be in a bad way here. Theory wasting a little bit of time here. But still, nonetheless, kick to the shin. There's a cut above the eye of Montez Ford, or actually right to the right of it. And Theory says that's enough right there to get the job done. Oh my goodness, A-Town Down Under has just knocked off the tag team champions.
Here are your winners.
A-Town Down Under are the new WWE Tag Team Champions to start Universe Mode. A beatdown on Montez Ford was enough to get the job done. And now Grayson Waller and Austin Theory start the series off right in their mind with tag team gold. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, like I said, the highlight of the night, taking on the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, in one-on-one competition. 2 men that were involved in the Intercontinental title ladder match at WrestleMania. Getting ready to do battle here. 2 men who don't even know what their future holds as far as Raw or SmackDown come the WWE draft. I guess, celebration, congratulations are expected to A-Town Down Under, knocking off the Street Profits.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
And Ricochet, man, you talk about the highlight of the night. This man at WrestleMania was absolutely incredible. Putting his body on the line for the sake of, well, the audience's entertainment, pretty much. Ricochet, I'm still thinking about Austin Theory. Ricochet had the spot of the night at WrestleMania, man. Threw a bridge ladder to Kofi Kingston, suicide dive from the top rope, or actually through the top rope, I should say, over the top rope. Basically a vaulting splash through a bridge ladder onto Kofi Kingston. That's why you don't see Kofi Kingston here tonight, man. He's also nursing some injuries from WrestleMania. But another man that was involved in that ladder match is Shinsuke Nakamura, another man that came up short. And these two men not involved in the Battle Royal here tonight for the Intercontinental Championship #1 contender spot, but with a big win here tonight, they could definitely put themselves right back into the category real quick. What an opening it's been for Friday Night SmackDown, folks, with the new WWE Tag Team Champions crowned almost unexpectedly, but I mean just a brutal beatdown to Montez Ford. Probably just did enough to get the job done. Montez Ford, like I said, the resiliency, the heart, surviving everything A-Town Down Under threw at him until the very end. Definitely a prominent champion, prominent superstar here on Friday Night SmackDown is Montez Ford. We're getting ready for this anticipated match between Nakamura and Ricochet. Nakamura going for an Irish whip, but Ricochet turns it around real quick. And here comes Ricochet, full head of steam. Oh my God, just rolling his body right at Shinsuke Nakamura. Already getting a count of one on the King of Strong style. Ricochet is here to play no games, man. He has championship aspirations in the new series. Look at this. Runs into Nakamura. Reverse though. And now wait a minute. Rolling elbow to the face of Nakamura. Ricochet is feeling himself here on Friday Night SmackDown. But now Nakamura sending Ricochet off the ropes. Beautiful arm drag takedown now. And a kick to the face of Ricochet. Another one for good measure. We caught the boot that time. Both men, they've been in the ring with each other before, so I mean, they definitely have each other scouted out here tonight. And now wait a minute, around the world goes Shinsuke Nakamura. Ricochet once again getting out of the grasp of Nakamura, kick to the shin. And now sends Nakamura packing to the outside. Ricochet is in full control of this match in the early goings. And man, you thought Montez Ford could fly. Wait till you see what the hell this man can do. Call him the highlight of the night for a reason. Over the top rope goes Ricochet. Feeling the energy of this crowd. And now throwing, Nakamura just back first, spine first into the barricade. And now Ricochet sending Nakamura back into the ring. Has better plans. Referee's going to want to learn to get out of these superstars' way, man. And now look at this. Ricochet, big clothesline, springboard clothesline. What is this? What the hell is this? Ricochet completely distracted here. Fully in control of the match. Nakamura's down and out. What the hell? What? A masked individual. And wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Blue Thunder Bomb from this masked individual. This man's huge. I mean, that Blue Thunder Bomb. Fans from NXT would recognize that from a former North American champion in NXT, Konosuke Takeshita, but he was a masked individual. We don't even know exactly who was behind the mask. But giving the stature, given the move he just hit on Ricochet, I mean, my money is definitely on the Japanese Phenom being behind that mask. But what is his affiliation with Shinsuke Nakamura? As that gave Nakamura the push edge that he needed in this match to get this thing in his favor. And now Ricochet's down and out, man. That Blue Thunder Bomb took a lot out of him. Shinsuke Nakamura calling Ricochet to his feet. No, woo! Knee to knee. That hurt my knee just watching, man. A smashing knees together. And now Ricochet might be in a bad way, but Ricochet's still trying to get his wits about him. Like I said, he got absolutely dropped by that strange, mysterious individual wearing that mask. That's also a mask that we've seen Takeshita rock in the past. I mean, those all could just be red herrings. Maybe I'm just thinking a little too much into it, but that definitely looked like the last North American champion, Konosuke Takeshita. And now, wait a minute, kick to the middle. Oh my God, Ricochet once again able to rally nonetheless. And now, wait a minute, big, oh my God. A Phoenix splash to the outside of the ring. You have got to be kidding me. Ricochet is still in control of this match nonetheless of the attack. And now, wait a minute, big kick to the head coming in. Oh my goodness gracious. Now Ricochet once again off the rope, springboard 450 splash. Nakamura could be out, man. His plan could backfire, but he gets the shoulder out nonetheless. Like I said, even if that was his plan, we have no idea if this man was affiliated with Nakamura or not, but the fact that he just aided Nakamura and trying to assist him in victory should tell you exactly what you need to know. But wait a minute, grabs an armbar. Armbar from Nakamura. Ricochet able to get the bottom rope though. And Nakamura now trying to drag Ricochet into the corner. And now wait a minute, Nakamura's got evil intentions here, but Ricochet getting out of harm's way. Ricochet getting out of harm's way. Big DDT just spiked him, but Ricochet's swamped, man. Ricochet has been beaten down at the hands of that mysterious individual. He's also been taking a beat down from Nakamura himself in this match after that attack. But like I said, Ricochet has been trying to rally here. A big corkscrew crossbody to the outside. One thing about Ricochet, man, you could beat him up all you want. He's going to try and come back every single time. He's going to come back 10 times stronger. And now Ricochet on that top rope where he feels ever so comfortable. Nakamura could be in trouble in the drop zone. Beautiful! Dragon Rana from Ricochet to get the job done. No, Nakamura kicks at 2. Look at this. Standing. Oh, the knees right to the chest. Shinsuke Nakamura suckering Ricochet in that time. Knee to the face. Ricochet could be out here. Count of 2. Ricochet gets the shoulder out at 2, but the damage has definitely been done in this match, folks. Like I said, that mysterious individual, that ominous individual we just saw might have gotten the job done here tonight, because Nakamura has been able to capitalize on that attack on Ricochet earlier. Big knee to the face, almost like a second row Kinshasa in a way. Ricochet could be out here, folks. Count of 1, 2. No, Ricochet kicks again at 2. Nakamura, the frustration starting to settle in for the Japanese Phenom. Or sorry, the Japanese Phenom is, I'm still thinking of Takeshita. I was going to say the King of Strong Style. Oh my goodness gracious. That might be it there. Ricochet might be down and out. I think Shinsuke Nakamura can smell the blood in the water here. As now, wait a minute. Railing Ricochet up for a Kinshasa. Kinshasa to the face after an attack from Takeshita, or maybe Takeshita. Nakamura gets the job done here tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura with the aided assist of a mysterious masked individual who may or may not be Konosuke Takeshita. Nakamura getting the job done here tonight, but obviously not in the cleanliest way possible. Nonetheless, the King of Strong Style starting his his new season off with a big win over the highlight of the night, Ricochet. Coming up next, folks, another highlight on Friday Night SmackDown, being a new mega superstar that is Jade Cargill. She's going to make her SmackDown debut against Liv Morgan, a woman that's been trying to rack up some wins here in Universe Mode and get herself back into the championship contention. Like I said, it is a brand new series, a brand new season, brand new era, so to speak, on the JPG channel. Anybody who's anybody can step up. And you gotta believe the winner of this match is gonna build a little bit of momentum. I mean, we know Jade Cargill, before she revealed that she wanted to challenge Charlotte Flair, she got into the face of both champion and challenger Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair before their WrestleMania rematch. Sasha Banks remaining WWE Women's Champion, or I should say Women's World Heavyweight Champion. The WWE Women's Champion would indeed be Becky Lynch over on Monday Night Raw, who had an impressive match against Tiffany Stratton, debuting Tiffany Stratton at that. Now Jade Cargill making her way down to the ring. And for Jade, I mean, she's had an impressive match, an impressive showing against Charlotte Flair. But she did not get the job done at WrestleMania. She fell to the Queen. So for tonight, it's really to just almost rectify that and get her first big victory here in WWE, which she's still looking for. Oh, no, my goodness gracious. A big boot to Liv Morgan. Just absolutely no sportsmanship whatsoever. She beats down Liv Morgan now. Jade Cargill on the hunt here on Friday Night SmackDown. Obviously, might feel a little disappointed in herself, might feel a little cheated out, the fact that she still has yet to earn a victory here in WWE, but this is her second match, and if first you don't succeed, try again. A huge clothesline to Liv Morgan. This is an absolute mugging of Liv Morgan that Jade Cargill is bestowing upon her. Liv Morgan hasn't even been able to get out the gate, but finally kicks away Jade Cargill, and now here comes Liv Morgan. We know Morgan, she has that attitude. She has that never say die attitude. Drops an elbow now to Jade Cargill, but doesn't get any. Oh my goodness, sends Cargill over the top rope, does Liv Morgan. And look, Liv Morgan's not going to be nobody's stepping stone. I mean, she has paid her due. She's been in the WWE for quite some time now, given about maybe 7 or 8 years. Big suicide dive from Liv Morgan. Now, oh my goodness, double foot stomp to Jade Cargill. She's not just going to let, a woman who made her name elsewhere come in and try and make a name for herself in WWE real quick at the expense of Morgan's own name. Morgan is going to give you that fight that you desire. Oh my goodness. Oh, missed the splash and paid for a big boot from Jade Cargill. But Morgan catches a huge right now. Chop to the chest of Jade Cargill. I do not think Jade Cargill expected, maybe she just didn't expect the competition to be as elite, no pun intended, as it is here in WWE. But man, we do it differently out here. All these women are equally talented on Friday Night SmackDown. And now look at this. Oh, no water in the pool. Now Jade Cargill sends Liv Morgan off into the ropes and now wrenching at the arm of Liv Morgan. This is a great test for Jade Cargill in her first match on Friday Night SmackDown, coming off a loss to Charlotte Flair. Liv Morgan is going to give you that fight that you desire, as I said. Jade Cargill, that's exactly, she's looking for blood here on the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown. Now Morgan could be in trouble at the hands of Jade Cargill. Now look at this. No, Liv Morgan getting out of harm's way. She was going for Jaded. She was going for that glam slam finishing maneuver that we saw her hit Charlotte Flair with on WrestleMania, but still not enough to get the job done. Morgan clearly did her studying, watched the WrestleMania tapes. And now look at this. Oh, big face buster. Big face buster from Liv Morgan. This could be it. Imagine knocking off Jade. Oh, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count, and Cargill's already back up to her feet, damn it. Off the ropes goes Liv Morgan. Jade Cargill now sending Morgan for a loop. Big belly-to-belly suplex. My goodness gracious. The strength of Jade Cargill is absolutely second to none. And speaking of strength, just muscling Liv Morgan, throwing her around like a rag doll. Oh my God, sends her down to the, and now look at this, down to the apron, but no, or down to the mat, I should say. Liv Morgan reversing it on Jade Cargill. I said this is a very scrappy competitor. Liv Morgan will get into it with the best. We've seen her before. She's taken down Ronda Rousey at one point in her career. That says anything about the fight, the tenacity of Liv Morgan. And again, wrenching at the knee of Jade Cargill is Liv Morgan going for another cover on Cargill. Cargill's out at one, exploding out at one, as a matter of fact. Kick to the midsection. Morgan again though. Oh, went for a kick. Cargill telegraphed it. And now, wait a minute. Big suplex coming in. Once again, the strength on full display. Liv Morgan trying to bide her time on the outside of the ring. Can't get pinned on the outside of the ring, but Cargill's going to bring you back inside the ring. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Trace. Morgan definitely taking a beating here tonight at the hands of, like I said, you got to believe Cargill is not in the best of moods here tonight after falling to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Impressive showing nonetheless. And now, wait a minute, has Liv Morgan on her shoulders. Big Samoan drop. My goodness gracious, that could be it. Morgan could be out here, folks. Count of 1, 2. Liv Morgan pops out at 2 again. Like I said, do not discredit the fight. And Liv Morgan, she gets back up to her feet. Oh my God, launched at Jade Cargill. Went for an elbow drop, but Cargill was able to get out of harm's way. But Morgan, man, like I said, do not discredit her. Jade Cargill now trying to get back in this thing, but Liv Morgan kicked to the midsection. Both these women kind of jockeying for position in that corner. Liv Morgan again gets out of, oh my goodness, big knee to the face of Jade Cargill there. Now Morgan's on the top rope. Went for it earlier. Went for it twice, actually. Gets it this time. A big senton to Jade Cargill. Cargill, like, there is no cookie cutting around here in WWE. You're not just going to, squash these women that have been here all these years and just trying to make a name for yourself off them. Big face buster from Liv Morgan now. And Liv Morgan can feel the momentum shifting. She can feel the momentum shifting. She could possibly feel a big win coming at the expense of a big name like Jade Cargill. That will definitely put you back in the championship contention. Off the ropes goes Liv Morgan. Oblivion to Jade Cargill to put Cargill away. 1, 2. No, Cargill gets the shoulder out at 2. Justified women's wrestling chants in the crowd here tonight, folks. We heard tag team wrestling. We heard women's wrestling. Those are 2 main focal points that we are about here on JPG channel, folks. And as mentioned on Monday Night Raw, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships will be returning. A big drop kick from Morgan. But Liv Morgan is spent. She is spent. Jade Cargill has put a beat down on this poor woman here tonight, but it doesn't look like it at this very moment because Liv Morgan again with a big drop kick to the face. Big drop kick to the face now of Jade Cargill, but an elbow to the jaw. Oh my, what a clothesline. Morgan tried to get one of her own, but Jade Cargill sends her packing with a big back body drop. And now, wait a minute, spine on the pine, spine buster from Jade Cargill. Could that be enough? 3 huge moves to put Morgan away. No, she gets the shoulder out at 2. Shoulder out at 2. And now Jade Cargill, at this point, she's got to start wondering what's going to take to put Liv Morgan away. And it's funny saying that because a woman like Jade Cargill should have no problem with taking out pretty much anybody that she desires to. Big choke slam to Liv Morgan, and now wait a minute. Hooks the arms, and no, she got the jaded to Liv Morgan, and that's gonna be all she wrote, folks. Charlotte Flair can survive it, but not a whole lot of women can. Jade Cargill with a big victory over a very determined Liv Morgan here tonight, folks. Once again, Jade Cargill impressing here in WWE. Finally gets a victory in her first week here in WWE, and definitely rectifying herself after coming up short against the Queen at the Show of Shows. Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, the main event, a battle royal to determine the next #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. We look at the faces. I said you might see some faces that you're not exactly used to seeing. Remember, NXT is no more, and we are going to start seeing a lot of these guys show up. Swerve Strickland, Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker, all formerly of the NXT brand in this battle royal. This is going to be an exciting time. We got returning faces like Andrade, a man we haven't seen in WWE in almost 3 years, also in this match. Santos Escobar had a brief stint running back into NXT. He's back tonight as well, and of course Solo Sikoa being probably the most intimidating man in this match, and that's saying something with Ilya Dragunov. This guy right here, the Mad Dragon, in this match. But Solo Sikoa is coming off some huge victories in the last few months. Again, winning the War Games for his team back in November, winning Tribal Combat for his team at WrestleMania. It's almost like anytime you put Solo Sikoa in the game, he comes in clutch. What a tremendous debut for these three men right here. Swerve Strickland, Ilya Dragunov, and Braun Breaker. They can go straight to the top real quick in Universe Mode on the JPG channel, ladies and gentlemen. The next person out is, of course, the enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa.
And his opponents, first, representing the Bloodline from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds.
And Sikoa's been rewarded with an opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship should he win this match. But the real question is, can he get the job done against the megastar LA Knight and become Intercontinental Champion? That would be the ultimate reward for his for his efforts as of late to keep the Bloodline on top. But the Bloodline cannot be on top if they do not have any gold. And right now, no member of the Bloodline hold gold in Universe Mode, and they actually haven't held gold since the Usos lost to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn those World Tag Team titles over on Monday Night Raw a few months back. There's some big names in this Intercontinental title battle royal, #1 contenders battle royal, I should say. And one of those is this man right here, Swerve Strickland, a man that has completely just reinterpreted, reimagined the absolute, his image, has completely turned himself around, left WWE for a number of years. He's finally back. He's made a name for himself. He went the Drew Galloway route. He bet on himself, and now he's back here in the WWE. We saw him in NXT. We saw him fighting Konosuke Takeshita at NXT Stand and Deliver. And now he is back here on Friday Night SmackDown, a place that he once did have a brief stint, but he never got to really show what he was capable of. He never got a fair chance at showing exactly what he's capable of. But believe me, in this Universe Mode, we mess with Swerve heavy. He's gonna be able to show me what he's capable of. That's for a fact. So is this man right here, Andrade, returning back to the squared circle in WWE after another person who left and made a name for himself elsewhere. He had a name for himself before. He's a former United States champion, former NXT champion in his own right is Andrade, former tag team champion as well. Andrade definitely coming back in with a bunch of buzz behind his name. Always a competitor that can really just, be that wild card, pick to go far, to do anything. He's a wild card pick to win this battle royal, that's for sure. And I'm sure the Intercontinental Champion LA Knight is watching this thing very, very closely, wondering who his next challenger will be when we come to Puerto Rico at Backlash. And oh man, you talk about NXT, you can't say NXT without this man's name in the same sentence after the last 3 years that he has given to that brand. Braun Breaker has done everything and anything that he can possibly do in NXT, become a tag team champion, become an NXT champion. The only thing he didn't do was become North American champion, but at that point he had already been NXT champion, twice already, so that's saying something. Braun Breaker, slept, breathed, and bled NXT for 3 years, and now he has finally earned the right to be on Friday Night SmackDown, earned the right to be on the main roster and display his talents here, which we welcome with opening arms for the badass Braun Breaker. And like I said, any of these men, Dragunov, Swerve, Breaker, they could kick their new career here on the main roster off in the biggest way possible by becoming Intercontinental Champion in just a few short weeks. But here comes a man that also wants to kick his season off, kick his new year off of Universe Mode in a big way. He's also probably the only person in this match who has prior experience of being in the ring with LA Knight. Santos Escobar has faced the Megastar before, so he basically knows what he's getting himself into. He has tape to study. He can watch his matches with LA Knight back and see what he could do differently, see what he should have done differently to begin with. Come back in with the best game plan, whereas every other competitor in this match would kind of be going in there blind. But any of these 6 individuals are more than willing, more than ready to take on LA Knight. And Solo Sikoa goes straight for Braun Breaker. Ilya Dragunov and Swerve Strickland beating each other down now. Now Ilya Dragunov and Braun Breaker, no love lost there between these individuals, that's for sure. Fighting over the NXT Championship for the better part of last season's Universe Mode. And now big drop, or I should say big boot to Solo Sikoa there. Braun Breaker now taking it to Andrade. Ilya Dragunov taking it to Solo Sikoa. I mean, you want to make a name for yourself, you go after the biggest and baddest there is, and Solo Sikoa is one of the biggest and baddest that we have in WWE, and Ilya Dragunov is definitely making a name for himself at the expense of Solo Sikoa, already making him bleed as a matter of fact. This is absolutely ferocious from the former NXT champion. Ilya Dragunov, big DDT. Big DDT to Solo Sikoa, and now a big senton as well. And Solo Sikoa definitely sees a threat when he looks at Ilya Dragunov. is a very, very resilient competitor, is Ilya Dragunov. Santos Escobar drops Dragunov now, and now Swerve Strickland looking to get a piece of the Mad Dragon, but Ilya Dragunov turning it back around in his favor, and now big knee strike. My goodness gracious. Swerve Strickland absolutely getting rocked here. Now Ilya Dragunov takes him over. Man, Ilya Dragunov is going to be somebody to watch, whether he lands on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. Best believe he's going to be somebody to watch this season in Universe mode, folks. Another big boot. Oh, knees to the back of Swerve Strickland now. And now Dragunov looking to eliminate the biggest man in this match, Solo Sikoa. Excuse me, I was going to say Swerve Strickland. Imagine if he's to eliminate Solo Sikoa after Sikoa, has been fighting his battles and earned his opportunity into this match. It's his first big reward from the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Now elbows to the jaw of Andrade. Braun Breaker trying to get Swerve Strickland out of here. Of course, these guys, no love lost there as well. Swerve Strickland made a name for himself returning back to NXT at the expense of Braun Breaker. And now, oh my goodness, shot to the ribs of Santos Escobar, I should say. Solo Sikoa has actually been out there for a little while. Look at this in the middle of the ring. No, Braun Breaker just got eliminated. In the corner of my eye, Braun Breaker just got eliminated from his former rival, Swerve Strickland. And now look at this, Solo Sikoa lighting Dragunov up with strikes. And now wait a minute, Swerve Strickland went for something there, but no. Ilya Dragunov out of nowhere, Torpedo Moscow. And now wait a minute, there goes Santos Escobar, Andrade eliminating Santos Escobar now. The field has thinned real quick, folks. And now wait a minute, Dragunov taking Andrade over. All these men have a target on Dragunov right now. Clearly, he might be the biggest threat in this match. Big drop kick to Solo Sikoa, and now Andrade beating the crap out of Swerve Strickland in the corner now. And now chop to the chest of Solo Sikoa, but no, not enough. Not enough, and now Dragunov. And now wait a minute, Solo Sikoa tried to eliminate Andrade there, but Andrade was able to keep his balance. Swerve Strickland working over Andrade. I can't believe Braun Breaker's already out of this match, man. Swerve Strickland again getting one up on the badass Braun Breaker. You gotta believe Breaker's not gonna be happy about that, especially given his history with Swerve Strickland. And now wait a minute, Andrade. I thought he was going to sneak behind Swerve Strickland and get the elimination, but look at this big bulldog. Big bulldog from Andrade. And now, wait a minute, Dragunov working over Swerve now, trying to get Swerve over. He's already got him over the top rope, technically. He just has to dump him. He just has to dump Swerve Strickland, and now, oh no. Shot to the face there from Swerve. Andrade now, big backbreaker. Cutting into the back of Dragunov is Andrade, and now Andrade, no, super kick to Swerve. Super kick to Swerve. Andrade's out of this thing. Andrade's out of this thing, but look at this. Dragunov sends, oh my goodness gracious, sends Andrade for a ride. And now wait a minute. Oh my God, what a lariat. What a lariat to Solo Sikoa. Andrade in a bad way. Now Dragunov. Oh my goodness gracious, Solo Sikoa just leveled Dragunov, completely knocking him out of the sky. And now it's Andrade and Dragunov trying to get the bigger man down and out here. Andrade and Dragunov trying to keep their chances alive. Obviously, they know if Solo Sikoa's still in this match, their chances drastically decrease as Dragunov just eliminated Andrade. It's down to 2. It's down to Solo Sikoa. It's down to Ilya Dragunov. One of these men will meet LA Knight at Backlash. Now look at this. Irish whip from Ilya Dragunov. He takes Solo Sikoa down and out. Man, Dragunov, whether he wins or loses, he has made a name for himself already in this company, folks. Already in on the main roster, on the JPG channel, is no Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa now trying to battle out Ilya Dragunov out the top rope. Dragunov could be in a bad way here, but nonetheless, he gets the sharp elbow to the face. And oh my goodness gracious, what a kick to the face. And now Dragunov's fired up, man. Like I said, he just brings that tenacity. And now, wait a minute, speaking of tenacity, holy crap. Solo Sikoa might be down and out, man. He might be down and out. And now Dragunov, wait a minute, what the hell's he got planned? H-bomb! We've seen that before. H-bomb to Solo Sikoa. Dragunov might just punch his ticket. Dragunov might just punch his ticket to Backlash on his first night in the company, but Solo Sikoa, oh no. Spinning solo to Dragunov. A spinning solo to Dragunov, and now wait, no. Solo Sikoa's got bad intentions on the mind. Sikoa's got bad intentions on the mind. Oh my goodness. What the hell was that? What was that? I've never seen Solo Sikoa even attempt something like that, and oh no, there's the spike. There's the spike, and now it might be a matter of time. Spike to the throat of Ilya Dragunov. Spike to the throat of Ilya Dragunov. And wrenching at the neck for good measure now. Now stomp to the hand of Ilya Dragunov. Solo Sikoa could just be moments away here from a big victory. As look at this. He sends Dragunov out. Oh my goodness, Sikoa dumps Dragunov, but the blood has been shed. Sikoa took a beat down at the hands of the Mad Dragon in that match. Solo Sikoa, nonetheless, taking full advantage of the opportunity handed to him. And now we'll meet LA Knight in Puerto Rico for the Intercontinental Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching another great episode of Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We'll see you on Monday Night Raw, folks. Until then, I'll see y'all on the next.